You've been paid enough to spread those rumors. Keep telling people that Zainab's store sells expired products. I don't care how you do it, but I want to ruin them. These were the exact words Amina heard that turned her shattered life around.
Welcome to VC's True Life Stories and African Folk Tales. Pick up your popcorn, let's learn and enjoy this story together. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting and educative videos. Thank you.
Many years ago, in a town close to the city of Kano, lived a lady who was the breadwinner of her family. Amina was a quiet and hardworking young lady who had recently joined Zainab's supermarket, a successful grocery store in a bustling town. She was amazed to have found a job and was eager to prove herself. Amina worked diligently, always arriving early, organizing shelves, and greeting customers with her glowing smile. The store was everyone's favorite, known for its fresh produce, quality products, and excellent customer service. But a few days after Amina's resumption, everything began to change. At first, it wasn't noticeable. But everything changed. The ever-bustling supermarket became calm. Only a few customers started walking in, and Zainab, the owner of the supermarket, started noticing a drop in sales. It was as though the once bustling store had lost its charm. Zainab, a strong-willed woman, ran the business with an iron fist and was used to success. So when customers started withdrawing, she became restless, trying to figure out what had gone wrong. Soon, whispers began circulating among the staff. Maybe it's because of Amina, one of them murmured to another. Everything changed the moment she started working here. It wasn't long before Zainab overheard these rumors. She couldn't ignore the fact that the dip in sales reduced immediately when Amina was employed. The thought caused her sleepless nights. Could it be possible that Amina, with her soft-spoken nature, was bad luck? One day, Zainab called Amina into her office. "Ever since you started here, things have gone downhill," she said, her tone cold and sharp. "I don't know what you've brought into this store, but it's not good for business." Amina stood frozen, her heart pounding. She didn't understand why she was being blamed. She had worked tirelessly to help the store succeed. Amina left the office in tears. The accusations continued to pile up. Every little thing that went wrong in the store seemed to be traced back to her. The employees, who once welcomed her with smiles, began to avoid her, giving her cold stares as she worked. Some even started calling her names behind her back, the cursed one and bad luck. As the weeks passed, the situation worsened. Customers began to obviously avoid the store. Amina would stand at the cashier's desk and watch as people walked past without stepping inside. The regular customers, the ones who used to stop by for their daily groceries, stopped coming altogether. Zainab was confused. She became harsh while treating Amina, blaming her for the store's setback. One day, Zainab reached her breaking point. "Amina, I think it's time for you to leave," she said one morning, barely looking at her. "You've brought nothing but bad fortune to this store." Amina's heart shattered. She needed the job, her family depended on her income. But more than that, she couldn't understand why she was being blamed. She had done nothing wrong. Amina spent the rest of the day quietly working, trying to hold back her tears. It was late in the afternoon when she overheard a conversation just outside the store. She recognized the voice of one of their neighbors, Hawa, who owned a competing grocery store just down the road. But what she heard made her blood run cold. Hawa was arguing with someone, her voice low but angry. "You've been paid enough to spread those rumors. Keep telling people that Zainab's store sells expired products. I don't care how you do it, but I want to ruin them." Amina felt her heart race. It all made sense now. The rumors, the lack of customers, it wasn't her fault. It was Hawa, the competitor, who had been spreading lies about Zainab's supermarket. Amina quietly stepped closer, trying to hear more. Hawa continued, "They were doing too well. Their customers loved them, so I had to do something." Amina was confused in her thoughts. How had Hawa known so much about the store? As she listened closely, she heard the answer. One of the workers at Zainab's shop had been gossiping to her sister about the amazing success in the shop, unknowingly to her that her sister's friend worked for Hawa. The gossip had made its way to the competition, and Hawa used it to her advantage, twisting stories and spreading false rumors that Zainab's store sold fake and expired goods. The next day, Amina approached Zainab, trembling but determined. "Madam," she began, "I need to tell you something important." Zainab, who had been ready to fire Amina, stopped and listened. As Amina explained what she had overheard, Zainab's face grew dark with anger. She couldn't believe it. Hawa, her neighbor, had been behind it all. Without hesitation, Zainab stormed to Hawa's shop, confronting her about the rumors. At first, Hawa denied everything, but when Amina revealed the recording she did with her phone, proving everything she overheard, Hawa had no choice but to admit the truth. She had been jealous of Zainab's success and wanted to bring her down by any means necessary. Zainab returned to her store, her heart heavy with regret. She called Amina into her office and apologized. "I was wrong to blame you," she said softly. "You are not the reason for our troubles. Thank you for helping uncover the truth." With the truth exposed, the rumors were put to rest. Slowly, customers began to return to Zainab's supermarket, realizing that the stories they had heard were all lies. Amina was no longer the target of cruel gossip and suspicion. Instead, she became a hero in the eyes of her colleagues, admired for her resilience and courage. Zainab learned a valuable lesson that day. She realized that trust was fragile and that allowing rumors to cloud her judgment nearly cost her a good worker. She increased her salary with 50% and promised herself to be more careful in the future, and Amina, grateful for her vindication and promotion, continued to work at the shop with pride. Though the situation had shaken her, Amina emerged stronger than ever. She had endured shame and unjust blame, but her heart remained pure. She knew now that her worth was not determined by what others said, and she held her head high, determined to keep moving forward. As for Hawa, her reputation suffered greatly. She wasn't charged to the law, but word of her evil deeds spread through the town, and her store, once thriving, began to lose customers. People could no longer trust someone who had deliberately tried to ruin another source of living. It was a hard lesson for Hawa, but one she had brought upon herself. With time, Zainab's supermarket returned to its former glory. And in the midst of it all, Amina found her place, no longer the girl who was blamed but the woman who stood tall, even when the world seemed against her. Her relationships with her co-workers improved, and she became a trusted member of the team. Customers grew fond of her gentle spirit, and Zainab learned to rely on her, knowing that Amina had proven her loyalty time and again. Together, they rebuilt the trust of their shop and relationship. And Amina's story became one of resilience, honesty, and the power of standing strong in the face of adversity. And here is what I learned in the story: never judge someone by rumors and never let jealousy destroy what others have built. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting and educating stories like this. What did you learn from this story? You can leave your thoughts in the comment section.